Hey there, and welcome back to Atom RPG. Where we last left off, I just finished talking to this man here, the chef, and also his insane companion, who is possibly that guy over there. So I'm just going to go around and before entering the building and talking to Dan, who's the leader of the criminals, and we'll see what we can get in terms of any information, or see if there's any other questions. Oh no, that's the insane guy. So let's just continue on from there then. I'm just going to see... So where's he gone? I'm not entirely sure whether this is the guy that the chef was talking about, the one who patrolling the compound who's lost his mind, or whether it was that other guy I was talking to. Oh, looks like we're going in anyway. Is there anyone else on the outside? A couple of guards. I assume that's the main guard anyway, so. Right, let's talk to the other guys then. I see an energetic man. He looks around 25. He's wearing a simple jacket. He smiles at you when you move in closer. Hey, can I ask you some questions? Hey there, Wanderer. Ask all you like. Yes, it looks like a normal one. I'll just ask him what he's busy with then. What do you think I'm doing? Ah, so maybe that's the guy then. Ah, yeah, that might be the insane guy then. I have nothing to do apart from chatting. The day's too kind for anything else. What are you busy with? What do you think I'm doing? I'm just chilling, thinking about stuff. All the while watching the perimeter so that nobody gets in without an invitation or a bullet hole in the face. It's my day off, but I stay vigilant. Yep. Why'd you get a day off? All my days are days off. Students live life between exams. We live life between raids. Every day's a holiday when you don't have to mess anyone up. Haha. I see. Another question. How's life? It's okay. I left the guys I was hanging out with before, and thank God for that. With my new crew, I don't feel like the scum of the earth anymore. Here in the factory, we're all men of a higher purpose. Yep, there we are. Jesus, if these bandits are guys of a higher purpose, I feel either sorry for him or genuinely concerned. So assume the boss is through there. And does more start conversation? Yep. There's a doctor over there. Before I talk to the boss, I'm going to talk to these guys. Let's see who else there is. To the doctor then, I guess. Before you stands an old man with a scruffy beard. His unhappy gaze is upon a wounded man lying in bed. The old man sighs from time to time, looking over the yellow bandages on his friend's chest and stomach. Greetings, sir. I cannot help but notice you're in an awful mood. That sounds far too happy. Why so sad, you old fuck? Drop the sofa again. Jesus! Don't want to make him worse. Let's go in between. Hey, why so sad? Why so disturbed? The man looks at you with disgust. What, are you blind or something? Can't you see there's a wounded man here with us? Leonka, my pal. He got knifed by the bastards that came from the wood to attack the village. Who are you anyway? What did you want? If you have nothing important, you better go. You're doing a shitty job at healing my pals to this. Someone knifed your pal over there? Yep. Freaks is all they were. Sickos wandering the countryside, fighting us at every turn. One good thing we got out of that last fight is that we killed all of them. Not before they cut my body up. You can ask him yourself on the details if you wanna. You seem like a straightforward kind of fella, and you make a good impression. Well, I'm glad you finally noticed, but that was a hell of a delay, dude. Maybe I'll tell you something interesting. How's life? We already talked about life, I think. Right, can I ask you something interesting? What are you busy with? In my old age, field work is not that easy. I mostly help out with advice, but on some occasions I can do something more action-oriented. Okay. Tell me about this place. The factory. Probably not the greatest place to rebuild civilization, but it suits our needs just fine. We cope. Sure thing. Well, I should go now. Bye. I don't think I probably had the medicine skill if this could be like a heal check. I like the way he's got a pillow in the background. Definitely makes you think he's never actually going to get out of this bed. A man shivers slightly on a dirty bed. He looks into the ceiling with unblinking eyes whilst breathing heavily. His wide chest is bandaged sloppily with yellowing rags. Quit your staring. I have plenty of holes in me already without you making another with your gaze. I just had to talk. The wounded bandit lifts himself up, barely, and takes a look at you. Well, what did you want to talk about then? Who are you? Those who have reason to fear me call me Leonid Petrovich. My files are just Leonka. Leonka the hitchhiker. Nice to meet you, Leonid Petrovich, my name is. I assume he's going to cut me off. Bandit looks at you, waiting for you to finish introducing yourself. Yeah, you go, the screwdriver. Why do we keep getting to do this? Why can't I pick the other one? I can't even remember what it was. It was something the Terminator or something? I kind of want to choose my actual name because I can't remember who I've given it to in the main city. I don't know whether the, what's his name, the rat reported me, so I better give him a different one then. Kogan the Barbarian. A name like all the rest. I heard worse. What's wrong with you? The bandit laughs out loud. What are you, blind? I got knifed, you idiot. Knifed by a fucking kid. Happened a month ago when we heard some rumors about a gang of crazies coming to our Troutdorf from far away. These guys, they were strangers, animals. People like them burned the villages they passed through on a whim. We didn't want that fate for Troutdorf. We survived by taking protection money from that village, don't you know? Therefore we fight for it when it's in trouble. So we decided to ambush those fucks on the road. We snuck out into the woods, hid ourselves, and waited for them to pass, opened fire suddenly, and put half of them down in an instant. But the other half of that gang, god damn, they were really, really crazy. In panic, didn't run. They attempted to melee. They literally ran onto our guns, wielding knives, clubs, even simple pointed sticks in the case of some of them. Sure, we got them all in the end, but not before one stuck a shiver in my stomach. Took me by surprise, the dirty fuck. I was reloading when he came at me. A crazed kid, nothing else. I messed him up real good, I won't lie. I hit his head so hard it shattered. But like I said, he managed to stick me like a pig before all that. And now I'm half dead. Well, goes without saying, the guys didn't leave me to die. Washed the wound, bandaged me up to the best of their abilities. But it's not enough, you know. I'm dead already. Unless a real doctor comes around to look at my wound. A proper pre-war doctor. Like that one in the village not from far here. Mukian the surname was, I think. But what are the odds of him coming over for a house call? And if we forced him, he'd just kill me and say there was nothing he could do. He's a man of principles, and he hates our kind. It's great you've been stabbed in the amazing yet distant country of India. They would call it karma. I'm tempted. I mean, what if I can... I mean, some of these guys legit seem that they aren't bandits. I mean, whilst they have been doing a rough job, I mean, it does sound... I haven't heard about this from the village head, so maybe they killed them so quick that I didn't even hear about it, or they didn't even hear about it, but... I don't know. I'm sort of beginning to get a little bit of respect for these guys. I just assume they were, like, horrible bandits, but they don't seem to be as bad as I was expecting, which is pretty nice, actually. I can talk with Dr. Mickey again for you. The man looks at you with distrust. Are you serious there, pal? Because there's no reason to con a dead man. But in your case, you're for real. I pay you well. All the money, all the ammo I got will be yours. Damn it, I'll give you my last pair of pants if you pull this off. Do not promise anything, but I will try. Wounded man lifts himself with much effort. You'd saved my life, and I'll owe you for life. I'll go find your doctor. Yeah, I'm probably going to come back here straight away because I'm kind of terrible with this in games when there's a moment that I perceive sort of in character as necessary. Even if you know you're playing a game at the end of the day and this quest will wait forever, I have a tendency to try and do those ones because I feel the like weight of well, time, I guess. Now let's speak to the guards around the boss. I guess I shouldn't be walking around with a rifle. Seems kind of odd, but oh well, no one's told me to stop. Oh, Jesus. You see a short, nimble guy who keeps watching in front of some undistinguished door. He quietly talks with his comrade, but upon seeing you, waves his hand in salutation. He looks at you with a crooked smile. Hey there, Chief. Hi, can I ask you some questions? Shoot! How's life around here? The man smirks and winks at you. Oh God, not with those horrible eyes. How's life? It's not that bad, but it could be even better if you would have had to find broads. You know what I'm talking about. He draws two formidable spheres in the air and winks at you again. Oh, Jesus. With a great big rack. If you want me to show you the size of ass, well, my hands are not that long. Creepy. How original. Can I ask some more questions? What are you busy with other than, you know, drawing spheres in the air? I'm just minding my own business. Looks like he wants to add something, but unsure if he should. Oh, come on, tell me about it. You know you want to. Man looks at you with unexpected austerity. I heard that one curious George got jacked up with a ship for asking too many questions. If you don't want to meet with a terrible fate like that, you better stop pushing people for answers they don't want to give. Okay, I'm not pushing. Can I ask something else? Let's see, can I ask him about... Lips sealed, okay, no secrets. Can I... Ah, yeah, no, it looks like since I failed that I can't ask it again. Oh well. Heard any rumours? But to rumours, eh? There's talk that our favourite little hamlet, Otradno, was visited by some really strange dude recently. He was buff like some of the boys here in camp, and he had this weird manner of talking, like he was from the army or something. Not to mention he used some scientific terms and told some stories about Georgia. A real piece of work, I tell you. Wait, what? You see, yeah, no. Jack, half the vodka in the tavern and even tried putting the moves on the local broad. Goes without saying he failed miserably since that gal is colder than the Siberian winter. And good for her. Dude obviously has a history behind him. It would be great to interrogate him. Such cell warriors usually mean bad news. I have a sneaking suspicion the man in question is your colleague from Atom, Alexander. Oh yeah. You certainly swear at his great ability to stay off the radar. Is that so? What have I done? I guess he is right with that. Jesus, I guess that's the bruiser one. Before you stands a broad-shouldered man with cold, cruel eyes. He quietly talks about something with his comrade, but at the sight of you, he turns and looks at you from under his brows, with some difficulty by the looks of things. There's an unpleasant smile on his face. It looks like he's planning something malicious about you. Hi, can I ask you some questions? Don't have a reason to talk to you? I don't think so. Get out, kid. Sure, good time with the withdraw. I don't think I can take this guy to fight. Oh, I guess I can't talk to that dude. I assume that was the boss, but oh well, doesn't look like it. Can I go up anywhere then? Because I still haven't met Dan, I don't think. Oh, unless he's in here. There's another one there, but... Ah, that looks like the boss. He's got a picture of himself on the wall. But he stands a tall... Oh yeah, it is a picture of him. But he stands a tall man in a dusty suit and with a leather holster on his hip. He looks nothing like the rest of the men out here in this abandoned factory. He stands straight, his hair combed, his eyes radiate intelligence. On seeing you, he fixes his tie and stands and says in a calm and measured tone, I'm listening. Are you Denis Denisovich? The same. And who are you? Your real name, please. Denis Denisovich pets his large mustache and looks you straight in the eye. You start feeling uncomfortable. You must peer straight into yourself with his cold gaze. Yeah, they've done a good job with that on the portrait. Why are you so interested? Boss lifts up a brow, looks you straight in the eyes, hums and shrugs as if giving up to the circumstances. Well, it is my factory, you see. I know everyone. Everyone works for me. I don't know you. This is why I'm so interested. No offense. Fine. I'm Hugo. The boss writes your name to a small notebook, then he looks at you as if waiting for you to keep on talking. Well, I was sent here by Kosoi. It's about a job. Oh, I see. And why did Kosoi think you make a good candidate? You see, we're all looking for a very specific type of person. Had a thief's passport? See, one of those types. Well, fine. I want to look a gift horse in the mouth. You looking for a job? That's right. Can you help me with that? Job. The boss clicks his tongue. I have a job for you. No, better call it a test. Look, go into the main facility, where we made our barracks. In there, go looking for a locked door. In front of it will be 2 guards. Talk to the one they call Shishak. He will give you the rest of the instructions. It will be done. I'll be back soon. I like your eagerness. Go, and come back here when you finish so we can discuss your future. Nod and leave. I guess I'm going to be asked to either interrogate or kill the guy in that cell. I'm going to save first. Not too happy about that. But let's see. Can't remember you, Shishak. Are you by any chance Shishak? Maybe yes, or maybe no. What did Dan say to you? Dan just told me to speak with Shishak. The man spits and looks at you with a cold stare. At last he shakes his shoulders and takes out a bunch of keys. Reluctantly begins to sort them out. Well, here I am, son. Shishak himself. Don't pass out from excitement. Wait patiently. Shishak starts whistling to himself. He's checking the keys to the second round and has absolutely no plans to somehow accelerate this process. We need to unlock this door, son. And as you can see, there's a whole ocean of keys on this ring. Go push it, then do not open anything all in the camp. It's been here when I found it. I never get around to sort them out. Hope you understand. I understand perfectly. Shishak yawns and lazily crunches his neck. He then proceeds to search for the right key. He does not hurry, periodically throwing up some meaningless phrases to a man that stands next to him. He's obviously taking his time. What's the correct one? I can't seem to remember. Yeah, excuse you, son. It's a bit awkward, really. Yeah, real awkward. Are you kidding me? Shishak gives you a wicked smile. You have a feeling that it gives him some twisted pleasure to wait your time like this. Hold your horses, son. Can't you see how many keys there are? A whole bunch. What am I supposed to do? I don't have 10 hands. Can't I just tell him to fuck off and pick it? Like, seriously. This guy, hurry up. Time flows. It feels like Shishak already forgot about the right key, about you and everything in the world. He deliberately, slowly and thoughtfully drives his finger along the bunch, stretches, and only occasionally raises his eyes at you, only to slightly grin. Finally, he snaps his finger and takes out an unremarkable brass key. Oh, here it is. Well, you see how fast I am. No need for nagging, boy. Jesus Christ, that was an oddly detailed encounter. Oops. Yeah, you go ahead, dude. Cell's not big enough for all of us. Oh, I guess it is, actually. Guess I have to talk to this guy. Guess he's gagged. Oh, that's a horrible mouth wound. Or a mutation, I guess. Before you stands a mustachioed man in his 40s. He's white as a sheet, and his captors have put a gag of dirty cloth in his mouth. His arms and legs are bound with sweat-soaked rope. He looks around the room with desperation, periodically stopping his gaze on you. It's obvious that the only way to free him is to cut the ropes. Okay, I better speak to Shishak then. Oh, before you stand Shishak, square built man. The prisoner squirms. Oh, I just read the end of that and I was like, he's obviously afraid of getting a beating. Shishak. Prisoner squirms on the floors, obviously. Yeah. Looky here, kid. We keep our guest in this room. He swiftly squats in front of the prisoner, making him instinctively recoil in the opposite direction and shrink even more than before that. Shishak then starts rhythmically clapping his hands near the prisoner's head. The prisoner winces with every clap. He was a little tense. His silence made no sense. I saw the little piece of crap and I put him in a body bag. Huh. Why are you so antsy? Stop shivering. Look me in the eyes, you stupid fuck. The prisoner blinks in fear and carefully raises his watery eyes on Shishak. The bandit clicks his tongue and dabs his large fist at the prisoner's face. The prisoner shuts his eyes, but Shishak only grins and dusts off his pants. He looks at you and spreads his hands. He's a nervous fellow and a bit taciturn. Maybe it's 'cause the gag, haha. That's quite a big word for you, mate. Who is he? Some schmuck from Otredno. Talked a lot. Oh, is this Steblev or whatever his name was? The engineer? The scientist? Got it on my sheet. Yeah, tech guy, that was it. Talked a lot, could have wide swath about with his money, but was it worth it? I don't think so. Snow's listening in our luxury apartments, and you believe me when I said in the beginning I was cautious with him. Just gave him a couple of quick chin checks, that's all. But he kept screaming something along the lines of, I said some stupid things, I have nothing on me. He's bluffing, I'm telling you. Okay, what do I need to do? See, I think if I call him an asshole, he's probably just going to hit the guy again, so. Okay, your job's easy peasy. Shit reaches into his bosom and gets a polished TT gun. He hands it to you, grip forwards. Here's a gun. It has one bullet. Here's this mutton head. The rest is up to you. I give you a full carte blanche. You may kill him right away or excruciate him first. Do as you want. I don't really care since he keeps harping on about the same string. I have no money. I'm not a millionaire. Only the grave can fix him, or some vigorous beatings on important organs. The prisoner begins to shudder. He mumbles something with the gag still in his mouth. He looks at you with a mixed expression, with hope and fear at the same time, but more with fear. Shishak walks a couple of steps, begins to watch with interest. The second thug joins him. I'm tempted. Oh, I'm so tempted. I wonder whether this is going to be like, this is what I do for the entire thing, or can I do nothing and their name is Shishak? I do nothing. Look at the gun in your hands and at the faded prisoner, then cross your arms over your chest and silently look at Shishak. He glowers at you. What the hell's wrong with you? Do something. Okay then, aim at Shishak. Point the gun at Shishak and squint one eye. First the man flinches, but quickly comes to his senses and looks at you with contempt. This some kind of joke? Shoot him in the head. You pull the trigger, nothing happens. Instead of a shot, you hear only a clicking sound. Oh shit. The cliff is empty. You look up at Shishak, who seems frozen mid-movement. For a moment, your eyes meet, and it immediately becomes clear as day. The battle is inevitable. Oh god. Yeah, nope. I'm dead. Very dead. I might as well just die first, though. kind of want to test out this gun. 80% chance, 53, 88. Try an aim shot at the head. How much damage do I do? Ah, I missed. Ah, now I'm dead. Yep. Oh, he punched me through the wall. He's one tough guy. Let's do that load. Daminato. Do nothing, because, you know, obviously when I hesitate, that's what I would have done. Hit the prisoner with a pistol grip, I guess. Like, technically it'd be cheated. It's what I would have done if I'd, you know, trying to get him to, I don't know, do something so I don't have to shoot him. You swing and hit the banded prisoner with the pistol grip. The man silently shrinks and instinctively hides his head and his shoulders. Shishak grins and winks at his companion. Look at this guy. That's a man who enjoys what he's doing. Well, clearly his attention skill isn't too high. Aim at the prisoner. You raise the gun at the prisoner. The banded man begins to quietly whimper and slowly creeps away from you. You can hear the pleading fear in his deer-like gaze, which is fixated on the muzzle of the gun. Okay, now I want to just lower it. Yeah, no, so I just have to do something then. Aim at the prisoner. Let's shoot him in the leg. You pull the trigger now. I was kind of hoping it wasn't going to be like, it's actually loaded if you shoot him, but it's not if it's not. But that's pretty cool. You pull the trigger and nothing happens. Instead of a shot, you hear only a clicking sound. The magazine is empty. You look at Shishak in astonishment while the unscathed captive quietly sobs on the floor. Shishak carefully winks at you and takes the gun from his hands. Ha, and you thought it was loaded, son? What a clown. The lucky bastard can still come in handy. I fear you didn't tell us everything, but you demonstrated yourself from an interesting angle. You tried to just shoot him in cold blood. Hey, Schneer comes to me. Isn't that German? The man calls his friend and whispers something in his ear, and slaps him on the back, and Schneer... Oh, yeah, come here. Right. Schneer darts off and runs out of the room. Let's go see what Dan will have to say about this. You have some interesting tests here. See ya. Well now. They do have some interesting tests. That's why I can't get that shovel. Whispers. Should I interrupt? Can I interrupt? What do you know? You see a tall, strong man in his 40s. He's armed and dressed like many of his comrades in the bandit camp, but one little detail sticks out. On the sleeve of his thick jacket is a sunburnt tag with a blood type. It obviously came from some sort of uniform. Seeing you approach the man glance at you as if evaluating your worth. If you have some business, you better speak to my boss. Nah, I just wanted to chit-chat a bit. Ah, yay, personality. I'm listening, talk. What's your name? How are you doing? My name is Taras Gedarenko, but if you want to act the part, call me Sergeant. It's my rank back in the army, and that's my nickname. For life, well, it's hard for anyone these days. I wonder whether that's a normal Russian thing. I know that, was it the SS? They used to have the blood types, I think it was tattooed, was it on their arm or under their arm or something like that? A soldier, eh? I can respect that. Can you answer any more of my questions? What a sleazeball you are. That's harsh. The man looks around and nods. What can you tell me about this place? Ah, rookies. Look around. This is a great place. Well fortified, that's one. Stands in a strategically advantageous place, that's two. We can cover most of the ground from here, that's three. And the rest, I don't know. Guess it was some factory before the war. Probably made bricks here. Or teapots. Okay, that seems very sarcastic. Yes, fruity brigade. That was interesting. Can I ask some more? What you doing? My main assignment is to guard our boss, Dan. It's because of him that I'm stuck in this den of thieves, believe me or not. But this man is a natural born leader. I'm pretty sure that banditry is just a passing phase for him, but the real goal is to bring back law and order, even if it's just a couple of the local villages. And for that, I'm ready to lose my good name and even life. You are loyal. I appreciate that in people. I have some good another question. Is there any good information floating around? Back in the day, I served not far away from Maltagorsk city in the middle of nowhere. Seriously, nothing but steps, not even a lousy yurt. I guess that's why this place was selected in testing new weaponry. The so-called experimental Vitinsky rifle. The rifle was a real beast, light as a feather and compact. And how precise it was. The Dragonov is good, but this baby easily beats him in every test run. A Soviet technological marvel, if you ask me. It was made by the same Yaroslavl Research Institute that worked on the Kryza system before the war. Why even bother? You probably never heard about it anyway. But if in your travels you come across CVR, hold on to it. There's no better weapon out there. That I'm sure. Well, I do intend to find cool weapons like that. Fascinating. I hope this super weapon survives the test in an upcoming war. Huh. Can I use something else? Okay, I think I'll go for now. Alright, I better interrupt these two chatting dudes. Didn't mean to talk to you. There we go. It's ready. I've done the test. Dan nods, extricates a notebook from his inner pocket and consults his mysterious notes. Then he hides it back in the depths of the jacket and looks at you. You both know that already. You're a curious case. You didn't strike me as a man who could kill a person without thinking twice. I'm interested in what's driving you. Go on, tell me. I didn't want to kill him. Maybe hurt a little in the worst case. Ah, so that was your plan. I see now. It's even humane in its own way. So it means you didn't want to kill, but then if the need arises, you have no scruples about shooting someone. So your way of thinking's clear, but the question arises, how can I use you? This is continue listening in silence, I guess. Okay, so I had a different task in store for you. But seeing as you have such a sober mind, there'll be something else for you to do. It requires using not just your muscle, but perhaps even your brain power. Tell me the details. So, I've had a visit recently. 3 brothers came to me asking for a job. Like in Fairy Tale, the eldest was smart, the middle was neither smart nor stupid, and the youngest was slow as a snail. All 3 were rather unpleasant, but nothing too horrible. An average level of the post-apocalyptic cruelty. I wanted to test them, you see. There's a little farm under our protection, not too far from here. Its residents got too carefree, so I sent these brothers to levy the tribute they owed me. Only problem is, quite some time has passed since, and I haven't heard of them. I want you to find out what happened to the 3 brothers. They might as well be dead. What then? Well, I want you to know for sure whether they're dead, in case you find the murderers. Fair retribution's up to you, but I'd advise against any unnecessary heroism. Perhaps they just failed the task and flew the coop? This is very probable. Your task is to find out what fate befell them. Understood. Where should I start? For starters, I visit the farm they were heading to. Ask the farmers what they know and whether they've seen their brothers at all. Give me a map. I'll show you where it is. You hand over the map to Dan, who pierces a tiny hole. Hey! In the place where apparently the farm's located. Then returns it to you abruptly. God damn it. This is the place. Have you got your task? You have? Now go. Right, I want to talk about the captive, but I think I'm going to do that next session. I kind of want to save. Right, well, that was pretty good so far then. I know most of the things about these guys. But yeah, see you next time.